you haven't already seen by the product I have next to me, today we're going to be unboxing, testing out, setting up, and doing a mini review of the Shark WandVac 2.0. Wandvac has up to 15 minutes runtime, which does not sound like a long time, but for cordless handheld vacuuming, it is actually quite a while. This is this nice blue color. It basically is a deep dusky blue. It's super easy to charge because it comes with a charging dock, which is amazing. So it's always going to be ready to go for you. It has 2 suction modes. You can have a boost mode or regular mode, and it comes with some attachments so it's easy to clean. For example, if you have pets or you spill a lot of crumbs everywhere, there are multiple types of attachments, and I've seen people even use these in their car too, which we won't be doing today as I don't have a car, but I will be giving you a little demo, and I have left some crumbs and some mess so we can give it a test run. Let's get this vacuum out of the box. I have been waiting for this for so long, and I'm so thrilled to have it. On the side of the box here, if you can see, it says there's a charging base with accessory storage, the cordless handheld vacuum, an upholstery tool, and a duster crevice tool. So this is the great thing about this and why people seem to love using it in their cars, and I'm going to enjoy using it in our home, but because it has this crevice tool, so you can get into all the nooks and crannies and make sure you get all those little bits of dust and particles out and make sure everything is nice and clean. So let's grab it out of the box. First, okay, I'm putting the box to the side. There's actually not a lot of cardboard with it. It's in a thin cardboard box. Sometimes I like to keep the boxes in case we move or, anything comes up and I want to keep parts in there. But in this case, I think I'll just set it up, and all of the tools, the accessories that come with it, can also rest on the charging port, which we will see shortly. I'm gonna just flip this over because I actually took this out of the box the wrong way. So on top here, we have the instructions booklet. This is the Shark WandVac 2.0 cordless vacuum, and it comes with the instructions. You can also register your purchase, which is amazing. I love doing that, and I always keep all of my instruction booklets, no matter how big or small, in a binder with clear sheets so that if I want to refer back or have any questions or something's not working, I can quickly grab it and see what the instructions are and what they recommend. So the first thing I'm going to take out is one of the accessories. So the Wandvac comes with the crevice accessory as well, which is great for getting into all those little nooks and crannies. You can set this up. It comes with this other nozzle. This tool has those little fuzzy bits that are, of course, well known if you have a pet, and these help to grip any pet hair, on fabric or in the car or wherever you're vacuuming. So that's really handy, and this is what the other end of the attachment looks like so that you can just slide it onto the Wandvac. Dust crevice attachment or accessory just clicks on like this and has these bristles at the end so you can make sure you're getting into all those hard to reach places. And then again on the other end, it has this nozzle which will fit into the Wandvac, and I'll show you what those look like when we get the Wandvac set up. Now we can open up all the other parts that are in here. So this is the onboard accessory storage piece, and you can see here it actually tells you how to set it up really easily, and you can just peel this sticker off, but sometimes I just like to leave them on. If it's not going to be very visible, I'm going to have this in a place where it's not going to be visible every day. I just leave this on. It's a nice little reminder, and you can always refer back to it. So it says where you can attach the duster crevice tool, add the upholstery tool, which is also great for pet hair, and how to store them. So putting the duster crevice tool on the first one, behind the vacuum, and the upholstery tool next. Super simple and very sleek in this dark gray color to match all of the other items. So I'm going to pop that to the side and take out the charging cord. So it looks like the cord is right now attached to the vacuum itself. Very exciting. So let's unravel the actual vacuum, what we've all been waiting for to have a look at. So here's the base. I tricked you, didn't I? I was like, we're gonna get the vacuum out. Actually, the base, so it was attached to the vacuum, but I thought I'd just grab this out quickly because I don't want it to fall out of the packaging and for any scratches to happen before I've even used it. And this is basically the base where you'll charge the vacuum. So in here you can see where it clicks into, and in the back it has the cord here with the logo on the back, which is really nice. And yeah, that will just sit wherever you want to charge the Wandvac, and you can keep it in there with the little attachments on the back. Let's see if I can get this on easily. Should slide right in. Oh, there we go. Okay, all clicked in. That will be the base, and easy to store, keep everything together. That was a little bit hard to get in, so if you are worried, just give it a little nudge carefully. I do just want to note, I attached this on the back, but now that it's been attached, you cannot remove it. So make sure, if you want to keep your accessories on here, that you understand that you cannot remove this back section. So if you prefer the vacuum to be on its own and the accessories to be on their own, do not click it in, because you will not be able to remove this second part of the attachment from the main charging base. We can get what we actually wanted to get out of here. We can get the Wandvac. So here we go. Ta-da! Up close and personal. Let's have a closer look at the beautiful Shark WandVac 2.0. I'm so excited. We've gotten it out of the box and it's ready to go. The logo is here, really nice in silver on top of the blue. It gives it a really nice contrast. And this is the end where you will do the vacuuming, where the suction is, where you can add your attachments on, which I'll show you in a minute. Over here, you have this little trigger which just opens the dust cap, so you want to be careful and do this over somewhere you don't mind everything falling out. Recommend the bin. And there we go. Inside you can see the filter, and it's really nice that it's clear, so you're not wondering how much is built up. It's easy to see and you'll know when you need to empty it out. Then up here we have a really nice ergonomic grip ready for you to hold on while you do your vacuuming. And then as you make your way down, the area where you release the battery from if it needs to be replaced or anything, but otherwise it can stay in while the Wandvac is charging. And here on the front, we have the on-off button. A full charge on the Shark WandVac 2.0 is about 3.5 hours. Up close here, you can see above the on-off button, which is also called the power button, but I call it the on-off button, is the boost mode. So you press the on-off button to turn the power on, and to turn it off, you press the same button again. And for an added boost of power, you can press the boost button, and if you want it to go back to normal, you just press it again. So same as on-off, boost on-off, you just press this and you press it again to turn it off. Now let's jump straight in to getting the Wandvac finished, setting up, charged, and we'll give it a test run. Let's get this plugged in. So I'm just plugging it in here, and it's just gonna sit like that on the counter. So as we discussed earlier, you can see here which one goes first. So in the first slot, we put the dust or crevice tool, and then the second slot, we're gonna put the upholstery tool. So I'm just gonna pop those on now into their designated spots. Okay, that was super easy. They're on there now, and that's how I'm going to store them, because I just think I'm going to end up losing them if I don't keep them in their correct spots. So now that that's plugged in, I can show you what it looks like to plug in the vacuum itself. I'm going to just turn on the switch here, and sorry if that's a little shaky, I'm just hand holding the camera. We're going to slide the Shark vacuum in, and you can see here now that this light is illuminated, and it's going in and out, fading, so that means that it's charging. So you can see the Wandvac charging over here. When it's fully charged up, we're gonna give it a whirl. I have some crumbs left over from breakfast on the dinner table, and we will get vacuuming. I will also use this on some upholstery with the upholstery tool, and also use the dust crevice tool, just so you can see how they get into certain crevices. And then we'll review what my thoughts are of the Shark WandVac 2.0, but as you know, I have been so excited, so I really hope it is just as amazing as I've built up over the past couple of years wanting a cordless vacuum to be. I'm not sure I'm gonna be in this shot, but this table is absolutely covered in crumbs from breakfast. I'm gonna give it a vacuum. I actually saved these for this video, so I hope you enjoy and we can see how well the Shark WandVac works. So let's jump straight in. I'm going to use it without any attachments, and I've got it here ready to go. So let's get this turned on. I'm gonna press. Hopefully that gave you some insight as to how loud the Shark WandVac is too, but it pretty much got most of the large crumbs off of the table without any of the attachments really easily. There are a little bit left, very small crumbs that maybe have slipped into the parts of the wood that our table's made of, but overall it did a good job in probably less than a minute. Here, I've added the upholstery attachment as we have some dirt on our rug here. I'm not sure how clear it is, but there are a few specks toward the bottom middle of the screen, and I'm gonna grab them with the upholstery attachment so as not to ruin the carpet. Not only has it picked all of that up, but it's also picked up all of this dust here that I can clean and pop into the vacuum to suck up. I cannot believe how much our other vacuum is potentially missing. I feel like I need to get a better regular vacuum because this cordless is getting all the stuff that I've clearly missed. This is a high traffic area of our apartment. There's a lot of dirt in here and dust and some of my hair and some bits of mud that have fallen off of our shoes. So I thought, here's a good example of the boost mode. I'm gonna put the vacuum on to regular and then boost. While we were in boost mode, it sucked up everything very quickly. The only thing I will say is there are some bits that I might need to use the other attachment for in the corner of the TV stand and the floor. So I would use the dust attachment just to grab those bits. But otherwise, it's done a great job. Even went on the metal along the bottom of the frame of the cabinet. It did a great job. So I'm quite impressed there. The boost mode is great, especially for quick vacuuming over the regular mode. But yeah, they both did a great job, and I'm actually really impressed with both of the attachments. Okay, so we used the regular power mode, the boost mode, we used the dust crevice attachment, and we used the upholstery, which is great for pet hair and anything that might be on the sofa or car seats, etc. And now I'm ready to give you my feedback. Overall, I thought it was amazing at picking up larger particles of crumbs and dust when it was in the regular mode. Boost mode did help get to smaller dust particles, but there was a little bit left on the table afterward that with a wipe was gone. Overall, most crumbs were picked up, which was amazing. Dust crevice attachment is amazing. I love that it has the little bristles so that you can get into all the nooks and crannies. Price-wise, this vacuum is normally priced at around 180 pounds. I think it's just under for the Wandvac 2.0, which is steep in terms of a price point. If you want the attachments, if you want the 2-year guarantee, and if you want a sleek, easy to charge station where you can rest the attachments and the Wandvac itself, I think this is a great product, but overall it is quite expensive, so be aware that you are making an investment here, and try and keep it in good shape. Empty the dust cup when it needs emptying so as to avoid any suction being lost, and charge the battery correctly so that over time the battery hopefully is not decreasing in its charge ability. I've wanted a Wandvac for so long, so I'm so excited to have this cordless handheld vacuum cleaner in our home. It's exactly what we needed living in a small apartment where there's only 2 of us. Oftentimes we don't want to get out the big vacuum, and that's another amazing reason to buy a cordless vacuum cleaner, whether that be standing or handheld. In our case, with the amount of cooking I do and the amount of eating we do, it's amazing to have something just to go in afterward and scoop all of the crumbs up on the counter, on the floor, without having to lug out our big vacuum cleaner, which hopefully one day I will replace with a cordless vacuum, but that's for another time. Let me know what you think, and I would love to know if you have any questions or want me to do any additional tests on the vacuum. I have it plugged in, ready to use whenever I want now. And thank you so much for watching this unboxing, testing, setting up, and very mini review. And I hope to see you in my next video. Thanks so much. Bye!